shop is open. Come and get your dyes while it's hot and potent. Cause commotion, this right here is what you call a sales promotion. Got another pack of some runs open. What's up, y'all? We here at Summit Point in Chesapeake. I'm doing a pop-up here. It's like a little Christmas vibe going on. We got the trees, we got some presents out. So, you know, come get you a little gift for the holidays. I got some tie-dye for y'all. You know, the hoodies, the bodysuits, the flared pants. So, you know, we rocking today. Smell like must hit your nose like an uppercut. We know nothing but that sour smell. Yeah, I know that diesel well. This ain't yo man and smoke. One toke will make you mill. Got another pack of some runs open. Smell like must hit your nose like an uppercut. We know nothing but that sour smell.
Hey, what do you want me to do? Just talk about my business?
Yeah, who am I here with today?
Okay, hi, my name's Mindy. My husband's over there. His name's Chris. This is our business. It's called Now It's a Party Vintage. We sell 90s and Y2K, early 2000s. We've both been in this business for about 10 years, and we actually met at a Goodwill. So I was already selling women's, he was already selling men's vintage. We came together, and here's our new booth. So now it's a party. I shouldn't say new booth. We've done over 100 markets, so we've been out here for a while.
So you want to take us around
Yeah, for sure. Well, starting off, we literally have 60 Christmas items. So we've got sweaters, sweatshirts, vests, whatever you need for Christmas time, we got you. And then if you want to look down the men's, we've got like a lot of regular sweaters. He's got a ton of like sports stuff, sports jackets. He's really good at finding cool stuff to pick up. So we've got that. Jerseys over here. Women's, I've got jackets in the front. Tons of super cute maxi skirts, some tops, coveralls, jeans. Whatever you need, we got you. We try to pick up a little bit of everything.
Nice. And then what's like a top seller for you there?
So for today, we've been selling some Christmas stuff, of course, which is awesome because it's getting to be that time. We've sold a few other things. It's not exactly popping out here, but hopefully I'll get busy in a little bit.
Nice. And then you said you've been doing it for 10 years?
Yeah.
How did that start?
I do photography. I used to just do like fashion photography. Now I do wedding photography, but I hadn't even been in a thrift store in like 15, 20 years. And I needed props. So I went into the thrift store looking for props for this photo shoot. And then I was like, oh my God, this is the coolest thing ever. And I bought a ton of stuff. And ever since then, I've just been fired up.
Awesome. And then what's like a favorite item of yours?
That I like to sell, that I have here, or just in general?
In general, and then what you have here.
I love selling jackets. Honestly, I tailor the market to where we're gonna be. So if it seems like a crowd that's like a little bit older, closer to my age, I bring a lot of 90s stuff out because we already done more in the Y2K a while ago. But I also have a good eye for picking it up because, like I said, I wore it. My freshman year in college was in 2001. So jackets are probably my favorite. They pay out the best, you know. Wintertime, I love vintage sweaters, but I do have a little bit of everything. And like, if it seems like the younger girl is going to shop that market, I bring more Y2K. So it just depends on the market. Honestly, we met at the Goodwill bins and we ran into each other at like 12 times at different thrift stores before our first date. 2.5 years later, we're married. We got married in Vegas in July. So we obviously we love Goodwill.
And then jackets and everything. So what's like your best find? Like what's like
that I've ever found?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a hard one. I found a polo jacket one time that was not Polo the brand, but like an actual polo jacket from like a jockey, and it was signed on the inside, a leather jacket. That sold really well. I found a couple of Coach purses by a specific designer from the 60s before they even had the label inside that I've sold for close to $400 a piece. Found a Gucci bag at the Goodwill outlet, sold that for like $350. So there's some high priced items. My husband has sold even crazier stuff than I have, but yeah, you just have a good eye. You have to have a good eye and you just got to keep going like all the time.
And then what would you say would be your like biggest flip that you got?
Ever? Like the best thing I ever flipped? Yeah. Oh, the last one recently, like I said, I love flipping Coach bags. I found a Coach bag for $8 at Goodwill and flipped it within like 15 seconds on Poshmark for $400. So somebody must have had like a bot because as soon as I listed it, no discount. They just paid out. I was like, well, that was the best flip ever. That was a good one, you know? Yeah,
Quick sales like that.
100%.
Nice. And then do you have like an online store that people can shop at?
We don't have an online store. We have an Instagram, which is Now It's a Party. If people are interested in our stuff, you can always DM us and buy. Yeah, and we do have we have 2 actual booths at the Locals Marketplace in Norfolk. It's right next to TCC. It's the old Urban Outfitters building, but we have a men's and a women's booth up there. If people don't want to just shop the markets, they can always shop there as well.
So, what's like the best market that you've been a part of?
The best ones, we do really good at the waters. They're not doing them for the rest of the winter, but the waterside market, the Norfolk flea markets, we've done really well at. There's some markets that are ran by not Thrift World Expo. Who is it? I'm blanking. Bub, what's the brand? What's the people that run the Richmond markets? Yeah, Swap Meet RVA. There's one they do that's right in front of the the VCU dorms. Which, fun fact, I went there and I lived in those dorms. But that one's always money because all the girls that are like, it's a fashion school. They have a great fashion program, so girls always want to shop.
Explain it?
Yeah. So who am I here with today?
Okay. This is Den of Divinity, owner Alexis Watson, co-owner Carmen Nelson. And we sell spiritual items from crystals to wind chimes to evil eyes to rings, necklaces, incense, oils, Florida water, jewelry, and everything. Right now, we don't have a local store. We are online at dendivinity.com.
And then how long have y'all been doing this for?
We've been doing this for about since March of this year.
Okay.
Yes.
And then y'all been doing like pop-ups often, or?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. And then what's like been your favorite pop-up that you've been to so far?
Hampton.
The Spirit.
The Spirit Fest was our favorite.
Spirit Fest. Okay.
Yes.
And then so that you just kind of started. What got
Yeah.
you into this?
Whole time she's been growing up, she's always been into spiritual stuff. So it's just been a passion of hers. So she started a business because she realized a lot of people love the spiritual things. So she's been teaching and working with people. So it's where she wanted to start her business.
And
Yeah.
then like what's like your hot item for y'all? Like what's like a top seller?
Our incense.
Yes.
Then a lot of our rings.
And a lot of them.
And then a lot of people who's into the crystals and stuff like that.
And then what's like one of the best crystals that you favor?
Oh, they don't have mine. So.
I like citrine. That brings in abundance.
And then let the people know where they can find you again.
They can find us online, dendivinity.com.
And then do you have like an Instagram or anything like that, or social media?
Yes, we do. It's on Instagram is denofdivinity.com on Instagram. Okay. Thank you.
I'm Chris from Clark Collective Co., where we make tea blends for any day ailments. We also have a press company. We're out here. We have some Christmas hoodies and sweaters, as well as some tote bags.
And how long have you been doing like the teas and stuff?
About 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Any like hurdles that you've noticed in the 2 months of starting this? Like,
Well, I mean, I was in the Navy for 11 years, so doing something for myself, like with my wife and my family, is much more rewarding.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm a military kid myself. So.
Yeah, you know exactly how it is.
So what's like a favorite for the customers?
A real popular one is going to be this botanical belly balance. So it's going to be for anything for bloating or digestion. And the kids also love the pasture bedtime. It's a nighttime one, uncaffeinated. It's calming and soothing. Yeah, those are probably the 2 top ones out here.
And what are these honey sticks?
Yeah, so just bunch of different flavors of honey sticks. Kids like the different colors. Some people have a preferred flavor to go in their honey or to go in their tea instead of regular honey. Yeah.
And then where can people find you guys?
We have a QR code to our Instagram right there. We're still working on getting up the online store. Yeah, where you can do custom orders. Like I said, we just have the Christmas ones out here now, but I also do some commands out here, like for their command shirts. We do hats for patches. Yeah.
And then just like screen print these yourself?
Yeah, so I do screen printing, and these are vinyl presses. So we do a heat press on it. If it's anything more than like 1 or 2 colors, then I'll typically try to do a press. Looks a lot better, lasts just as long. Yeah, if it's a simple design, then we'll do a screen press where we actually push the ink into the garment. Yeah.
And then the mugs, any stories about those? Or
Just for the people that want the either matching ones for the family or just like a little special mug for the tea or for their coffee. Yeah, and then these cast iron ones are pretty sweet looking for those avid tea drinkers. Yeah, a little more fancy. Yeah.
I think that is it for me today. I really appreciate you opening up and sharing.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I'm Angel. This is Angel's Archive. I collect vintage fashion, trinkets, houseware, media, and all things Angel. Yeah.
And what's like a top seller for you, Angel?
I'd say jackets, leather jackets like this one.
Which jackets are?
Oh yeah. So this one is my current favorite. This is leather made in India, and it comes with a little hat. It's so cute. This is my favorite piece. And also, I hand make these cat beanies. I sewed these buttons on myself. Oh, thank you. And then I also have this green one here as well that I handmade. There's that one. And what else would you like to see? Here's my scarf collection. I love frilly scarves. And some more scarves and hats down here. And then these are all the books I have available, $5 a book. I've read some of these myself, some CDs, Tony Braxton, and some trinkets.
What got you into like selling vintage clothing?
I like to shop, and I figured I'd share the wealth and share the love. During the day, I work corporate, so in my free time, I like to do fun stuff like this.
Nice. Do you do pop-ups often and stuff?
I do, yeah. I'm actually based in Hampton, but I come across the water often. I go to Virginia Beach, Norfolk, hopefully Richmond soon, and DC. Yeah.
What pop-ups do you mainly do?
I usually do pop-ups at like bakeries and coffee shops if I do it on my own. But in the area, I usually go to the Hampton. They have like First Saturdays that just ended, so I don't do those anymore. Sometimes I'm at Waterside in Norfolk. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you said you've been doing this for how long?
About 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah,
There's
so
a lot
not
of,
long.
Like, new people doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Nice. And then what's like your oldest piece that you have?
Like I've had for the longest.
That's existed in the world.
Oh, existed in the world the longest. I'd probably say like these pieces here. I know those are super old. I think this one was made in like the 80s. This one's probably from the 80s as well. I know this one's old just because I can see, but I don't know when it was made. But I wish I had this really cool lighter. It was a Japanese lighter that was made in the 70s. I'll have to show you a picture when this is done. But that is really cool. I didn't bring it today, though. But yeah, I would say, do I have the pants? These pants are some of the oldest ones I have. Not sure when these ones were made, but just based on the tag and construction, I'm estimating somewhere in the 80s as well. Yeah. Cool. Instagram, Depop. Depop is where I first started. So my Instagram is here, and my Depop is here as well. And right now I'm running a buy one, get one half off if you follow me on Instagram.
Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely follow.
Yes.
Nice. And then what's like your biggest flip, I guess? Like
What do you? Oh, like the most.
Like you bought something for $2 and then
Oh.
you found out it was like worth $1,000. And
Let's see. I'm trying to remember what items. I got that jacket from the bins. So that item was probably like $2. So if I'm able to sell it, that's probably going to be one of my biggest flips, just because
you
it.
sold the jacket for?
I think I have it for. Let's see. I have it for 70. So if someone buys this for 70 with the hat, that'll be the biggest flip in this booth. So I like to keep my items pretty low overall, though. Most of my items are under $50, as low as $10 for some of the shirts. So, and most of my accessories anywhere from $10 to $20. So I like to keep it accessible. Yeah.
Awesome. Definitely shop with Angel.
Thank you.
Awesome. Appreciate you.
Yeah, definitely edit that.
I think you're good. I think you're pretty solid. I don't think you messed up into that. Yeah, I got long sleeves. These are all like reverse dyed, so they're all black to start off with, and then I take the color out, put color back into them. Also sew on all the labels and everything too. So, all of these.
Oh, cool.
And that's on the pants and the hoodies
Yeah.
and t-shirts.
That's cool. So how long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it for like 7-8 years.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I started this when I was like in school, in college, and I was just walking around parties and just selling tie-dyes out of a backpack, and now I got tables and stuff, so
Yeah.
a little bit more official.
So do you run like an account or something? Like an event account? Like you run events?
No, not really. I've done a couple events myself, but like it is a lot. It's so much.
Yeah.
Try to do all this because I make music and stuff too, so I was like doing my own shows and everything.
What type of music do you make?
So no two songs of mine are really the same, but they're mainly like hip hop, rap type stuff.
Okay, cool. Here's my phone. I'm assuming you have an Instagram?
I do have an Instagram.
I was literally just about to post. Alright, what's your Instagram?
DyesByKaleb.
You have a lot of mutuals.
Oh, do you?
Or a few.
All right, some guy named Alan with US 1061, and we're out here at Summit Point, Chesapeake's new downtown area, if you will. And if you don't know where it is exactly, it's right there between Battlefield Boulevard and Greenbrier Parkway off of Volvo. And we're out here because the one really cool thing about Summit Point, you see these big high rises around you and this beautiful venue, but it's a lot of locally owned businesses here that are set up, whether it's the local restaurants here, whether it's Luce or Union Taco or Wasserhound Brewery. And then today they're doing local pop-ups, so more local businesses coming together to help the community and to help get the total vibe of living and having fun and, you know, community, and that's what Summit Point is all about. So being a locally owned radio station group, we're super proud to be part of it and be here and help support anything that's happening in the community. And so I encourage you to come on out to Summit Point for any one of their events. You will be totally happy. Award-winning restaurants, such a good vibe, whether you want to go to the spa for the day or you want to go to a barbershop and get your hair done, or you want to have a great beer or just a fantastic taco and a margarita. This is the place to be. Summit Point in Chesapeake.
You said that you're a locally owned radio station.
Yeah.
Where are y'all syndicated at? Are you also in North Carolina?
So we're you mean to say this on the microphone or no? Or, yeah. So US 1061, 96X, Bob FM, WNIS, WTAR, all locally owned. We've been locally owned here, family owned and operated here in Hampton Roads, and we do have some stations in Texas as well, but the majority of the stations are right here in Hampton Roads.
And then how long have you been in the industry?
Oh, dude, I have been in the radio industry now. I think in just January. I'll have been with this radio station group 27 years. Yeah. You just made me feel old, man. Asking me that question just made me feel old.
That's awesome. And then, so what have you worked with other stations, or is this like the main station that you've always been working with?
So I own an advertising agency as well. So I do work well with other radio stations, and we have other, obviously, events that we partner up with other stations for. But this, for me personally, working with the radio station group, man, I came there as an intern when I was a kid. And what's really cool about this station group is I can't begin to count how many people have been there 15, 20 plus years. And that's very rare in the radio world. And it's because it's family owned, and it just has a different vibe than all the other stations do. And so, that's the reason I've been there since day one and never left.
And then, any like advice for anybody who's like trying to be like up and coming, want to be like a DJ, artist?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. The up and coming thing is this: be prepared to grind, and what I mean by that is that you know any way that you can do to self promote yourself, and while you hone in your skills, whatever they are. So if you are working on a podcast, or I don't care if you're reading radio script commercials that you have either written yourself or have found someplace else, but put the work in to hone your craft so that if you do get an opportunity, you got to stop and think that there's maybe 15, 20 radio personalities in this market total, max, right? So if you want to step up into that role and you want to be offered an internship or you want to be offered the opportunity to do that, you've got to really have that passion and have that drive. And it takes a little bit of work and skill to do that and honing that in. And we're seeing that radio is becoming more and more relevant as more and more platforms are coming up on the daily basis. People are going back to like, man, it's just easier just to hit that button in the car, where it's free and it's there. So we're seeing the radio personalities that are really starting to be back to the original influencers of the community, if that makes sense. And so if you're going to do it and you want to go and work with a radio station group, do all that back end stuff, the podcast of yourself, the recording the spots, like I said earlier, yourself, anything that you can do there, and then get dialed in with the community, because at the end of the day, it's the community that supports what you're doing. And anything that you can do where you can bring that community together is going to help your radio career tremendously.
And then you said that you do the marketing for this whole area.
Yes. Yeah.
So how does that come about? Like, what are you doing for?
Okay, so I own Gamma Advertising, and we've got a bunch of the crews out here today. But we do everything: radio, TV, print, billboard, digital production, video production. You name it. So every aspect of marketing, whether it's AI SEO, for your businesses, or it's managing social media and creating content. But we've been blessed. We just won a couple of Telly Awards. We've been voted Best Advertising Agency by Coast Virginia Magazine the last couple of years. And we're just really, really enjoying, I feel like even small businesses need big ideas. And so we're bringing all the tools of a big agency to help mom and pops up to a place as nice as Summit Point, So we're very, very blessed. And for us, it's all about ROI. It's all about getting the money for the clients and helping the businesses grow. It's great to see, where someone started off with one location, now they've got 2, now they got 3, now they've got 5. It's really cool to be a part of that journey with those clients.
And where can they find you and your business?
Gamma Advertising, easy to find, whether it's Instagram, social media, gammaadvertising.com on the web. We're easy to find.
And then tell them where they can find the station.
Of course, US 106.1, 106.1 on the FM dial, or 96.1 or 93.7 or any one of our stations. It's all the same family. So as long as you're listening to the radio, we're happy.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Dude, thank you very much.
My name's Cam with Gone Before Night. You can find me that on Instagram. It's Gone Before, and then KNIGHT. Everything I say and everything I do is rooted in substance, it's rooted in faith. The ground we stand on, the world around us, from the sky to everything God blesses us with. But I just want to say that's my most importantly. But throughout, I curate some everything. There's anything from true vintage finds, from hats, DG cams, purses, to Carhartts. Some of everything. This is one of the coolest finds myself, 96 from the Germany Olympics. But a variety of some everything, from even the tees back here, from animation styles to racks throughout. I do randomize. So when I say randomize, the same experience you get when you're out in the store, I try to replicate that to where everyone has the same opportunity, because I believe we're all born with that, to where we can find and do different things. And everything is rooted in substance, but definitely faith. So appreciate you.
What's your like a top seller for you?
Top seller. So it does, the markets, it does vary. But I would say from this season, of course, would be Carhartt jackets, leather, denim jackets, leather jackets, starter jackets, which are always cool. Phrase starter goes harder. That is a true saying. And sometimes beanies, snapbacks, but I sell a variety. So when I say randomize, I mean, it just randomizes the market, but a variety.
What's your biggest flip that you've had?
Oh man.
For $1, sold it for $2.
I've got some great things, man. I'm not a person when it comes to that far as like boasting. I think my biggest flip, man, I think non-biased when it comes to clothes, I would say my biggest flip would probably be I think Jesus dying for our sins and our salvation. So I think that's probably my biggest flip. I think when it comes to clothes, clothes is of course great. It's materialistic. It's items that we can have, we can wear, we can style. It's versatile. It's an art form. But I think everything goes back to the book of Ecclesiastes, where it talks about everything can be meaningless without some sort of faith. And I think the man can have everything. Man can have the world but lose his soul. So I think salvation, of course. But throughout, man, this is just a testament of faith, dude. It's trials and tribulations, hard work, curation, knowledge, networking, a lot of cool things, but trials and tribulations throughout, God never leaves your side. So that's true.
And then do you have like a favorite item that you have out here?
I have a few. Some of the items that they don't sell, I will eventually I need to keep this item. But if I'm being honest, so my all over print on the back wall, the Bass Pro, that is a lovely t-shirt. I love this Carhartt, this vintage Santa Fe. Beautiful jacket. Of course, I love the hats as well. Always got to rep this. This is number one. The hats as well, I love. No, just one item in particular, dude, is hard because there's so much. There's like randomized. I'm a random person. I have hobbies and different interests. But if I had to pick one, I mean, there's so many to choose from. Like, there's anime print styles. I think the Lord's Gym pieces, I have a personal one where they're pretty hard. But if I'm being honest, let me see. Out here today, it'd be tough to choose, but I gotta go with the NASCAR all over print. My craziest Jesus pieces I keep personal, but probably have to go with, I think this has to be the Jurassic Park between these two. The Jurassic Park is 1993. I'm a big fan of that. True vintage on that. Lovely shirt. From the original movie, 93, and then this thing here is beautiful. Probably one of my favorite all over prints ever. Because they used to make them really nice quality. The art styles, everything about it was cool. And if I'm being honest, I think the starter jackets, man, are cool too. But if I had to pick a favorite of the starters at the moment, it's got to be the Phillies. This Phillies starter, beautiful. I'm a Phillies fan. You're a Philadelphia sports fan. You're used to mediocrity and a lot of losing seasons. So there's that. And if I had an Eagles one, that'd be fire too, but I don't. But yeah, outside of that, I'd probably say maybe this Carhartt. It's a size large, but it's vintage, beautiful jacket, tree bark, beautiful. But yeah.
Nice, awesome. And then you said that you deal a lot with faith. Do you have like a parting verse that you want to share with the people right quick?
Always, I have a few, but I always say, just to touch back, Philippians 4:13, man. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Go back to John 3:16, but I mean, I think Philippians 4:13 is a testament throughout. Just putting that trust and faith. And doing all things through the Lord, you'd be surprised what you can achieve. Even when if you ask the Lord to say, hey, reveal yourself to me, things in life will bring you sometimes to where God will have his way in due time. It's whether you let him, if you don't, still fine. God gives us free will. But at the same time, choosing to accept Jesus and love him for he is and learn that we serve a God that is almighty and powerful. He can do some great things in our lives. So I definitely think, I believe 100% that I would say that Jesus is the way. Go to Jesus. He's the way.
And then how long have you been doing this for?
This is more like a hobby. As far as me like just thrifting or curating, I was in trading cards and a few other things, but as far as like me taking this serious, like Pokemon. I do Pokemon, a lot of good hobbies, but Pokemon, the modern TCG is not in the good state. As a collector, as a person that played it, as a person that played Magic the Gathering, different things, Pokemon is not in a good state. So it's not fun right now for most people who are trying to enjoy it, but you know, there's the hype side where people are enjoying that, and so good for them. But yeah, now I'd say, sorry, back to the question you were.
Oh yeah, you said you've been doing this for how long?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm rattling off here. But as far as like time period I've been doing this, I would say approximately, man, about 3 years, or a little, probably longer. I mean, I've been thrifting my whole life, my grandparents, and just humble beginnings as far as like, I used to find cool pieces as a kid, and I used to just love going to the thrift or just going out and finding like repurposed furniture. I had that experience growing up in part of a city area, and then I would go with my grandparents, live in the southern areas, definitely down Carolina and such, a lot of family. So you go out to the rural areas and you realize that it's backwoods, it's nature, neighbors are further apart, so technology and more city-like things you were doing kind of disappear. You take on hobbies, and if your family has a lot of land or different things, you realize that nature is beautiful. So.
I mean, where can the people find you?
So I do market spontaneously. If you follow the Instagram, I'm still working on content. Everything you see here that's sourced throughout, this is by me. So I'm one person operation, but I give all credit to the men above. You can find me throughout. Just follow me on Instagram at Gone Before Night, except for it's Gone Before, then KNIGHT. And from there, I post updates, post where I'm doing markets, sometimes recaps. I am, by the end of this year, working on some great content. I've had a lot of pieces I've sold, a lot of great stuff. Generally, like, it's one of those things. I love the element of selling stuff in person. Social media is one thing. It wasn't a huge focal point in my life personally, but with this comes a point to where it's easier to reach you guys or people looking to buy and just get across. So something I definitely look into, but yeah, you can find me there.
Appreciate it. Thanks for sharing.
No problem.
Who am I here with today?
Okay, you are here with Kyler Lee. I'm the owner of Lee Visions Photography. I've been having this business for about 4 years now. I started off with toy photography, then I started doing nature and then cityscape, and then I just kept on progressing with photography, and now I'm here.
Thanks. You want to talk about some of the pictures and stuff that you have out here?
Yes, sir. So this is probably one of my favorite photos. This one is called Glimpse. I took this one in I don't know what the name of those plants are, but they're like wheat. And the sun was beaming through, and I put my camera inside of the plant, and then took the photo, and then that's how it came out. And then this one right here is called Zoom. A lot of kids love this one. But this is when I first started off with toy photography, and I would put the car in a position, and I would throw up dirt, and then I'll just take multiple photos at once, and then it would come out looking like it was actually moving. So yeah.
Any top sellers for you today, or just in general?
Yeah, so this one called Freckled Flowers sells out a lot, this one. And then a lot of people really love this one because you could almost see a face within it. If you can see it, a lot of people see different things within it, but yeah, so this one, this one. Oh, and then if you come over here, this one's called Flebra. This one, a lot of kids like this one, and a lot of people think that this one is an actual zebra, and it's funny when I have to tell them it's a toy. So yes.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
You've been doing it for 4 years?
Yep, I've been doing it for 4 years.
Like pop-ups, online?
So I have my online business, and I have an Instagram at Lee Visions. And I do gigged work sometimes. I take photos for people, and I'm just now getting back into vending, but I usually vend a lot of my photography. So, yeah.
And then you also have picture frames and everything too?
Yep, I have frames for if people want to put my photos inside those, or if they just want the frames, And then I have prints, a bunch of smaller 8x10 prints, and then I have 11x14. And then I also have thank you cards, 25. You can write inside them. They're blank on the inside, but on the outside they have my photos.
And then where are some of these cityscapes from?
So a lot of these are based here. This one was in Virginia Beach at an apartment. This one was in Norfolk, right pretty much on Granby Street. This one was in Norfolk in a neighborhood. I forgot the name of it. And this one was at the oceanfront. And this one was in Baltimore. Yeah. Oh, and this one was in Norfolk too.
So
Yeah.
you've mainly just done photos in the 757 area?
Yeah, I usually do photos wherever I travel, but since I live in the 757, I do a lot of them in the 757.
And then tell the people where they can find you at, like online. Like
So you can find me at Lee Visions on Instagram,
spell it out for me.
LeeVisionz.com, and Lee Visions on Instagram.
That's awesome.
Yes, thank you.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's DyesByKaleb. We here at another market, same day, same time. We in Virginia Beach now. Yeah, so the event just started. It's a Christmas event. It's like pictures with Krampus, so get festive. You see, I got the gear out again, once again, still rocking.
Who am I here with today?
I'm Barbara. That's my sister Teresa. We do permanent and customized jewelry.
You want to tell us, show us around some of the pieces you have?
So I have men's chains and women's chains, gold and silver. They're gold filled, so they're non-tarnishable and hard to break. I've had mine on for over a year, and they have not broken or came off or tarnished. So, and then I have my bangles, and then we have our custom jewelry that we like to make. We made these all our own. And then if you have, you want to customize something, we can do that as well. So we have all these charms that you can pick from.
And then how long have you been doing this?
We just started in October.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Have you been doing a lot of pop-ups and stuff?
Yeah, we've been going doing we do parties, and then we do vending events. It's been doing pretty good. We also do photography, so we get our photography business out there by doing this business as well. So, yep.
And then you said you've been doing it for only a couple months.
Yeah.
What got you into it?
My bracelets break all the time. I love jewelry, but it breaks all the time. Everything we ever had breaks. I have a whole jewelry box full of broken jewelry. So these do not break. You weld it together and it can't break off. And if it does break off, I can just fix it for a $10 fee. Yep.
And then what's a hot ticket item? What gets people to come here and shop with you all?
A lot of people are really just interested in the permanent jewelry right now. It's becoming a popular thing. It's like an addiction. I think I have 5 of them. So you can stack them: ankles, bracelets, rings, belly chains. And then a lot of people sleep in their jewelry. So it's nice to customize it so it fits perfect and doesn't come off.
And then where can they find you at?
We have Instagram and Facebook. Our Instagram is, I have to look at it. It's _Mark Moments. And our Facebook is Mark Moments 2025? Mark Moments 2025. And then our photography is Mark Moments 2025 on Instagram as well. So
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
yeah, no, thank you.
My name's Brett Brown. You can call me Brett Brown.
Do you have a business or a business name? Or
My Instagram is I Find Lost Things.
let's go through some of the lost things.
Right now, I just brought out outerwear for this market. It's pretty cold out tonight. I got jackets, vintage leathers, NASCAR, sports, all sorts of stuff. Outerwear, pants. If it's cool and I like it and I think, I'd wear that, then someone else would probably wear it. So if I can justify getting it for myself and I think it's cool, then it's going to be out here and you can get it from me for a good price.
What's one of the craziest cops that you've had?
I found some really cool stuff. I found it's hard to pin it out here. Let's see. This is really cool. Someone posted this on Facebook Marketplace and I couldn't resist.
What's it from?
So this dude, his name is Michael Hoban. This is Hobo Nation. So he just does, these are from the 80s and 90s. They're vintage leathers. They aren't one of one, but he had a lot of really cool, unique designs. And now, since they're 30, 40 years old, they're harder to find. Yeah, so it's just pretty unique. They get pretty pricey.
What's the biggest flip you've had?
Biggest flip. I've turned $1 and to $300. You know.
What was it? Like what?
That was a Nine Inch Nails T-shirt.
That you got for $1?
Vintage Nine Inch Nails T-shirt. Yeah, it was like 87 cents.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
It's yeah. My record's gonna get broken here real soon. I got something crazy that I'm ready to let go of. Yeah.
What is it? What do you got?
You just gotta follow the Instagram.
Hey,
I find lost things.
So how long you been doing it for?
I started reselling back in high school, like 2016.
How long you been doing like pop-ups and stuff?
I started in 2020, but I've been doing full time just about 2 years now.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Do you have like a shop or anything, or is it mainly just Instagram?
I do pop-ups. You can come and shop with me, you know, on a one-on-one basis, or you can message me on Instagram, or, you know, if you want to, you can go to my eBay.
My name's Kristen French. I have my business, The Grotto, and it's a spiritual items, and we also have some fun items that we create with witchy and spiritual themes.
You want to show us some of the products that you have?
Absolutely. So I have some elixirs and potions here, and these are decoration. You shake them up, and they change colors. Probably under the light. There we go. Our mermaid elixir. These are fun. I do adult featured Harry Potter glassware with the different houses. And a variety of different coffee mugs and different glasswares with different things on them.
Do you all like make the glass?
I don't make the glasses. I buy the glasses, but I do create my own designs, and I have them all with permanent vinyl. And I make sure that they are safe to wash, just not in the dishwasher. So hand wash only. But they should last for a very long time. I also make spiritual sprays of different varieties with different purposes, and they smell amazing. And then of course we have our body scrubs. So we have salt and sugar scrub for your body and for your face. And we also have some makeup bags that I also do. Some black salt for protection. And then this right here is our Yule DIY witch ball bar. So you can create and put together your own witch ball for Yule or for someone else. So you select all of your different ingredients, hand it to me, I put it all together, bless it, and wrap it up for you. And then of course it wouldn't be Yule without some witch bells that you hang on your doorknob. And then our smudge items, sachets, and spell kits.
So what's like a hot ticket item for you all?
For Yule, it's usually the witch balls. And then a lot of people really like the Harry Potter glassware and the makeup bags. And then I do have a lot of customers that do come specifically for the sprays. So these are all recipes that are my recipes that I make in-house.
Nice, very cool. Mm-hmm. And then how long have you been doing all this for?
I've been doing this for probably 10 years or so. Mm-hmm.
And then how long have you been doing like pop-ups and stuff?
I've been doing it since about 2021, doing pop-ups, and then took a little bit of a break, had a baby, and then getting back into it.
Very true. Awesome. And then what are some of the potions that you have? Like the spells and everything.
So the spell kits that we usually have are a mermaid freedom spell. So this is to help Krampus spell. Whoopsies.
That's a long fall.
Yeah. Ouch. Oof. Yeah, ouchies. So this is to help with releasing, and there's always an explanation on my items, so that way people can read for themselves. And then the spell itself is written by myself, and the ingredients put together very carefully for the specific purpose.
Mm-hmm. And then where can people find you at?
I usually do pop-ups or online selling as of the moment.
Okay. Do you have like an online like website or?
I do. Mm-hmm.
What's the website?
It's just The Grotto.
TheGrotto.com?
No, I don't have my own like website or anything, but you can usually access it through Instagram. So find the Grotto HR on Instagram, and you can click on the link to the website.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank
My brother.
These are like the players, bloggers.
Sit me right down and he talked to me. He told me that I'll never let you just walk on me.
What's like your artist name?
And I'm sure he meant well. Yeah, but when I told was through,
So these are some of like the better hoodies that I have. Like this.
I said, brother,
You can feel it inside.
you wish that you were in my shoes. Just keep on using me.
Ma'am, we take cards as well.
Yeah, that's far.
Oh, you do?
Yes, ma'am.
Until you use me up.
Yeah, all of them are one of one, and they're all black to start off with, and then I pick the color out.
You know, it's
coming back
staircase
into
too,
it,
though.
so it's a reverse dye versus like a regular tie dye.
What do you charge for like this one?
These are 6.
I do love how they're all unique.
Yeah, they're all one of one.
This one's cool.
I
like that.
really do abuse me.
Oh yeah, it's fire. What blanket's that?
Get me in a crowd.
Feels high quality.
Yeah, they're really good. It's like kind of like a similar to like essential like Fear of God like.
Yeah. Gotta be like 400 GSM.
No, and then like gallery department, like these are those pants that I dyed, like the same type of blanks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I do like that hoodie a lot.
Yeah, the hoodies are tough. Like, I like the last one that I have.
Keep on using me.
I'll be around.
We're on camera too. Hey, that's fun. Hi, I'm Jay. This is my husband Drew, and we are the Lost Wax Company out of Norfolk, Virginia. And I do hand-poured soy wax candles and wax melts with unusual scents that are based on narrative and story, so they should evoke a memory. People love them when they pick them up and smell them as part of the experience. So each one's got a story. So if you ever see it as a pop-up, you can come and I'll tell you about them. You can experience them, burn them at home. I also have, because it's Krampus night, I've got some Krampus ornaments here. These are horror ornaments. And my line of cards for the holidays and accessories like enamel pins and patches that I also design.
And then tell us the story about the Krampus melt.
So the Krampus wax melt. So I hope you know the story of Krampus. Hey guys.
Act like I don't.
Act like you don't. So Krampus is not as well known in the States, but in Europe he's very well known. He's sort of the anti-Santa Claus. And early in December, he comes out into the villages to sort of scare, and the really worst naughty boys and girls, he'll take them and abduct them and that hopefully, encourages them all to be nice for the rest of the year. So our Krampus wax melts and candles have a really very much layered scent profile. They sort of unveil in different layers, but they're kind of strong herbal and woody scents. There's things like patchouli and sandalwood in there. So if you get a chance, I hope you get to come down and smell them in person because they're amazing.
And then you said you've been doing this for how long?
We just started the company this past summer in July, actually. So I've just been doing a few pop-ups since September, but I've been making candles for a long time and other products too for more than 10 years. So
how'd you get into that?
I don't know. I work for a museum. Yeah. No, I've always been a retailer all my life, and just slowly got into designing products myself. I started out with the line of cards and accessories here. And I design, for my day job, I work for a museum and design products for the museum gift shops. And I've done it for other museums too. So that's how I got into it. And then when that wasn't enough, I decided to start my own company and start making my own.
And and then what's like a hot ticket item for you?
So, obviously the Krampus tonight and the candles here. I really wish you could smell that.
Yeah, that's good.
So those are great, but I also have holiday scents down here, like Cranberry Hollow is kind of a sweet cranberry scent. I've got Midwinter Juniper, which is a piney scent, and just the two little Mulled and Mary. That's like a mulled wine scent for the holidays.
And then where can they find you?
So they can find me at various pop-ups in the area. I'm at Locals Marketplace on Granby Street in Norfolk a lot. I'm at Selden Market. We were there earlier today. So we check out our website on the events page, and the website is lostwaxcompany.com.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
1, 2, 3. To my baby.
I'm out here buying fucking slide-eye and show the photo. Baby, crush eyes. Right, Tabby, what do you want me to do? Go and dance on the floor.
She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the chick. Wait, I want to buy a sweatshirt.
I want to buy go feel violate if you accelerate on the bed.
Alright, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, I know that diesel well. This ain't yo Nana smoke. One talk will make you melt. Me oh my, we be getting high. Something you can't describe. Feeling fly like a plane, my guy. You on the ground just skating by. Don't come this way, you'll lose your mind. Not this second, not this time. How you feeling? I'm feeling divine. How you feeling? I'm feeling sublime.